All right, everybody. Today I want to go over how we can do a preliminary audit of your website, an SEO audit, that is, before even touching a crawler or any type of paid tool to help you determine, where the errors are on your site. So the first thing you should do is go straight to Google, and the site that you're auditing, just type in site : and I'm going to type in my website here, and I'm basically in this test, I'm just trying to find pages that don't belong in Google search. So once you do that, if you have over 100 pages like I do, you may want to go to your settings, go to search settings, and here you'll be able to move this from 10 results to 100 results. This is a really useful tool because what we're about to do next, it really makes sense. Once you've done that, I encourage you to download SEO Quake if you don't already have it. It's a Google Chrome extension that will help you a lot in this process. So we're just going to enable that, and come back. And this little feature here, you'll see once it loads, will allow you to export all these results on each individual page, which is what I'm doing right here. Now, once you've done that, I would go to Google Sheets, open up Google Sheets. As you can see, I've already started the process of doing this, but I'll do a new one just to help you, guide you through the process. We'll want to go to Import and find that CSV that you downloaded, and go ahead and upload that into Google Sheets. You may be a little bit confused here, when you initially do this, but when you come in here, make sure when you go to separator type, go to custom, type in semicolon. This is what we like to call the delimiter. All right, so go to open now. And as you can see, everything's been done properly. Now, if we didn't do it correctly, you'll notice that by not importing it correctly, you'll have left it on detect automatically. And if you press import, you'll notice the results come out looking like this. So if it came out looking like this and you're not sure what to do, there's a quick and easy fix for it. Just expand that column so you can see. As you can see, what's separating the numbers, it's a semicolon. We call this the delimiter. It's a semicolon delimited value. So let's go to data after we've highlighted the column and go to split text into columns. And down here, you'll see a little separator section, and you're going to click semicolon. Voila. Now you can get these back to our normal structure. I generally like to clean up my columns and just focus on the pages so I can put notes next to them, and then sort the values from A to Z. This way I can actually group my categories and see the subfolders and the way the site's structured, and it's all together. So I can find all these. I know that these I don't want indexed in Google, so I'm going to highlight these in yellow. Just continue to go through the process, find pages I want to delete or exclude in my robots.txt file. So I might want to put robots exclusion. Just continue to go through it like this. That way I'm eliminating any thin content or incomplete content that I don't want indexed. This is really going to help us right off the bat with our search engine rankings. Okay, so now that we've gone through and highlighted all of our possible culprits, the next thing I like to do is I like to check for things like thin content or just low quality pages. And one way of doing that is by going over and downloading Screaming Frog. So you may already have it, but if not, just go to Screaming Frog. Just go to your Google, type in Screaming Frog. You can download that tool for free. So the free version only does up to 500 pages, but you should be good. But anyway, so you can download that there. I'm going to skip past that right now. I think you should be able to figure that out. And once you download it and install it, go ahead and open that tool. I'm going to go back to our spreadsheet. So the area that what we're going to do here is we're going to check the actual word count of each page. Screaming Frog has a great tool for this. The pages that I'm going to check are these SEO tools pages, because I know that they have low word counts, which qualifies as thin content. Screaming Frog will give us every element of the page and tell us whether or not it's indexable by Google or not. Whether it's live, there's a 404 error on any page, or any of that information, it's going to be directly accessible through the matrix that Screaming Frog creates for us. All right. So we're going to go back again and highlight all of these SEO tools pages and go to Screaming Frog. Here. And we're going to go to mode, and it defaults to spider, where you'll see something here, but you're going to want to change that to list. And once you've done that, you can just go to enter manually, the easiest way, and paste that list right there into your URL list. Go ahead and press next. Okay. And Screaming Frog is going to go to work and crawl all of those pages specifically. Looks like all of these are indexable, as you can see. It's probably not such a good thing. Looks like we have a lot of really short titles. It's not very good either. And these meta descriptions look automatically generated. Not exactly excited about that either. So our H1 tags. Some of these have a second H1. Not good. Some H2s. All right. So we're just going to keep on scrolling over until we get to word count. And it looks like some of these pages, they have over 350 words, which is not too bad, but for the most part, my guess is that these pages have pretty low quality content, and most of the content that's on the page isn't related to the actual body of the page. So we're going to go ahead and check that. Check one of these. Now, as we can see, we have a little bit of a description here, which is good. Let's go back and randomly check another one. Got another one with a decent amount of content. This one is pretty good too. So you can go through each one of these and determine what the quality of that page is. If it's low quality, there's no content. In the meantime, you may want to revert it to a draft or no index it while you work on building that page's content out to make it higher quality. All of these are decent. They're not going to hurt us in the search engines for the most part, so I wouldn't be too worried about it, but I think that it's important that we go through each page individually. That's just how I would do it. So as you can see, an SEO audit can really take quite a bit of time if it's done properly. All right, so now that we've done that, we'll go ahead and get rid of these. let's go back up here and go to these citation pages. Do another bulk. So I'll go ahead and export this first. All right. And then we're going to go and do another one. So let's now check out our next group of pages. We'll just do them in groups to keep them organized and make it easy. Got 301, mostly. Okay, all of them are live. Got a couple non-indexable. Okay. Gonna run through and check out these word counts. These are much lower. So I have a feeling that we're going to need to get rid of some of these pages. So if I go here and look at it, it's under 200 words. Yeah, that's not sufficient. It's picking up the words here in the author bio, and that's not what we want because it just creates duplicate content. It's not good. So this is not going to be sufficient, and I need to look at these and probably de-index them. All right, perfect. So I'm going to put these on my de-index list. De-index. Great. All right, well, now that we've done this, now you've seen how we can analyze the pages. We can look at every single factor that we need to analyze the quality of each page. So we're going to end it with this, and then go ahead and go to work and use some of these tools and skills. They're completely free in the meantime, and follow up with my next video once you've finished doing that. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.